Hi, my name is Teacher Billy, and I am a mentor teacher for Fundación ProEd. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite stories. It's called The Very Greedy Bee, and it was written by Smallman and illustrated by Tickle. Now take a look at the cover of the book and think, what will the story be about? What will the story be about? While you're thinking, I'm going to flip through the pages of the book because I want you to see the beautiful pictures that you can find here. Let's get started with our story. In a busy, buzzy beehive lived a very greedy bee. All the other bees work hard making honey and cleaning the hive, but the greedy bee spent all day gobbling pollen and guzzling nectar. The greedy bee wouldn't share his nectar with anyone. He wouldn't even let a tired ladybug sit on his flower. "Find your own flower," he shouted. "This one is mine! Mine! Mine!" Now think, have you ever liked something so much that you didn't want to share it? How did you feel? Let's see. And when one day the greedy bee found a meadow full of the biggest, juiciest flowers he had ever seen, he decided not to tell anyone. "Yummy," he passed. "Lots and lots of flowers, and they are all for me. Yes." Now look at all of those flowers. Do you think this tiny little bee will be able to eat nectar from all of those flowers? I don't think so. Let's see what happens. The greedy bee whizzed and buzzed from flower to flower, slurping and burping and rolling fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. At last, his tummy was full and he settled down on a big pink flower in the warm yellow sunshine and fell fast asleep. When the greedy bee woke up, it was dark. He tried to fly, but his tummy was so rolly and poly that he went down instead of up and crash! Biff! Bang! Thump! To the ground. "I'm scared," cried the little bee, "and I don't know how to get home." Then he saw two glowing eyes on the long grass. "A monster is coming to eat me!" Look at the two glowing eyes. Do you think it's a monster? And if it's a monster, what kind of a monster it is? Do you think it will eat the little bee? Let's see. Oh, but it wasn't a monster. It was two friendly fireflies, their bottoms glowing in the dark. "What's wrong?" they asked. "I'm too full to fly," wailed the greedy bee, "and I can't walk home in the dark." "Follow us," said the fireflies, and they all set off on the long, long journey home. Through forests of flowers and squishy mud, over the hills and under the stars trudged the greedy bee. He had never walked so far, and he was very tired. "Nearly there," called the fireflies. Then they heard the whoosh of rushing water. no, cried the greedy bee excitedly. It's the stream! And it was, but his hive was on the other side of it. Oh no, said the greedy bee, sadly flopping down on the grass. How will I ever get across? We'll help you, said a tiny ant with a big leaf. The ant and his friends flipped the big leaf into the water. Jump on, they cried. Held by the fireflies, the greedy bee and the ants made their way, splishing and splashing, to the other side of the stream. All right, I'm home, cheered the greedy bee. Where have you been? Asked the other bees. I overslept, said the greedy bee. I wouldn't have made it home if my new friends hadn't been so kind. Now I'm gonna share my best honey with them. Would you like some too? Yes, said the other bees. Let's have a party. And everyone enjoyed a midnight feast of yummy runny honey, all except for one very sleepy, very happy, but not so greedy bee. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to our story just as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. If you want to continue listening to more stories read by ProEd, please subscribe to our channel. See you soon.